Rich, Rob, how we doing, guys? Matthew?
Come on stage so people can see you and Rich.
I like seeing you down there in Moose Knuckle Corridor. People often ask me what's my fashion inspiration for red pants.
Here we go. There it is.
So, Matt and I had an awkward realization yesterday. I was wearing this ensemble. And Matthew showed up and said, I only brought one outfit, well, two. One's a gorilla, and the other is exactly what I'm wearing stem to stern.
When I say these two men are my idols, I am talking from full honesty. It goes right down to the wardrobe.
I think you may have had this first. I think I may have copied you.
Who's the poor volunteer that you made sprint back to your hotel to get your outfit?
I brought this morning.
Just in case?
No.
Oh, because of that?
On purpose. So I can usurp Matt's red pant brigade.
Are you already selling the Red Pant Brigade t-shirts?
No, but I will now. How are we, Houston? Are we good?
Yes, we are.
Did everybody have fun at karaoke last night?
Is everybody planning on coming to the Saturday night special tonight? All right answers. It's a lot of people. There must not be any counter programming right now. We got a full house. Misha must be napping. He's tweeting? Well, that's not big news. Misha tweeting is not earth-shattering. Matthew, should we dive in? Should we do some questions?
Right into some questions. Hi.
So I loved Kings of Con.
Thank you.
You guys had amazing guest stars. So I was hoping if you could tell me a little bit more about Kurt Fuller and Ike Barinholtz.
Ike is a Rob connection. There's an old buddy of Rob's. You want to take the Ike part of this?
Yeah, Ike and I are old friends. I've known Ike for a long time, and yeah, so every time I produce anything, that I call him to see if he's available, because I just love him. I think he's so amazing talented, and he's a super nice guy. So I put him in this movie I did called The Sidekick, which you can also watch in Comic-Con HQ. Rich is also in it. And then, I called him and had him come do this. So it was super fun. And that scene he did with an old friend of Rich's, Rick Gomez. So that was fun for both of us to watch.
That was awesome to watch those guys, because then Ike and Rick don't know each other.
Right.
Rob brought Ike in and Rick. Those two do improv, like.
That was fun. It was fun to watch. Yeah. And then Kurt Fuller, Rich and I knew separately. I worked with him on a movie years ago, and then I was on Supernatural with him. So him and I would go up to Vancouver. We were on 2 different episodes, I think, together. So we traveled a lot, talked a lot, and then Rich knew him separate from that?
No, I only knew him from Supernatural.
Okay.
I knew him from Supernatural, and I saw him one time, not con related, and that's when we had lunch, because he's good friends with Tim Robinson, because they did Psych together. But I don't really, neither one of us know him that well. But we love him.
I know pretty well. I know Kurt pretty well.
And we wrote that role with him in mind.
What's that?
We wrote that role.
We wrote the role with him in mind. Yeah, it was awesome to get to work with him again. We just think he's so great.
Oh my God. He's a machine. And it was great because when we called Kurt to see if we could get him involved, and this speaks to either his character or his ignorance, but he said yes without reading the material. He's like, I'm in! What's it about? And he was a trooper the whole way through.
We want to have Kurt come do another convention. We'd love to have Kurt
Oh yeah.
on the circuit again.
He's so great. I think last time he did a con, it was in Vegas, and I don't know if I'm getting foggy in my old age, but I'm pretty sure he took his shirt off at some point during karaoke.
He might have been wearing like a wife beater.
Yeah,
but
I can tell you he definitely Harlem shaked his ass off for that video we filmed there with the fans. We filmed a Harlem Shake in Vegas.
Wow.
And Kurt Fuller did, I just remember this one bit where the camera's at the back of the stage and he was at the front, you just see him working his way through the crowd. He's like, "Ah!" And it disappears out of the camera. It's great. Check it out, it's on YouTube somewhere.
He's awesome. Anyway, and yeah, we had a great guest cast. Obviously a lot of supernatural people, but a lot of people who weren't, that Rob pulled in from his friend book, and I did the same, and we were blessed with some really great people in the show.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for watching it. Appreciate it. By the way, in case you don't know, Robbie and I have a show. It's Kings of Con. Young lady reference it. You can find it at comic-conhq.com. Download the app on your iTunes. Your Apple, it's not the iTunes. It's Apple. Apple TV, Roku, Amazon, all that crap. Get it, watch it. You can binge all 10 episodes because they're all up there now. Enjoy.
yeah. Okay.
You.
Hi, I think you guys are hilarious and I love you guys. My question was, if you could eat only one food for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
One food, Rich.
Obviously hummus.
Nothing but hummus.
Well, it's the best of what chickpeas bring to the table. I was gonna say chickpeas. I'm like, why chickpeas when I could?
When you have hummus?
We get hummus.
If as friend to friend, I think you should have gone with chickpeas. Because then you could have chickpeas any different way.
But
You know what
I can't season or anything because I can only have one food.
That's right.
Can I?
But still. Oh, you're saying you can't put
Yeah,
other things
because
in it.
the hummus.
Oh, you
I've got
have
olive oil in there. I've got
mashed chickpeas.
Yeah. You know, then it's just
Hard-boiled chickpeas.
chickpeas flambe.
Mine would be shrimp. I love shrimp. I can eat shrimp till the shrimp come home.
And it keeps well. So it's good if you have shrimp and you're hiking.
Wait, is the power out?
I'm just saying, the New World. I just feel like if we can only
It's
pick one
Armageddon.
food, it's not because things have gone well. I mean, I feel like if we can only pick one food, it's because things have gone horribly south.
You're
right
adding
now.
a story into it.
I just can't help but think of this young lady's dim view of the future of this great country.
So in your mind, it's like, all right, it's one food. We only have room for one food. You're like, all right, grab the chickpeas.
Right, exactly.
And I'm like, honey, all the shit you can put in the boat.
At what point did she say we don't have a boat? Is there a... Oh crap! Honey, get a boat! In! Get on the street bed. Matthew?
If I could pick donuts, do I have to stick with one flavor or do I get donuts as a whole?
Donut as well, I guess.
Donuts then. Donuts. All flavors, all the time.
Now, I will warn you that if her scenario comes true, which it very well might, we're laughing, but it's not funny. We may all have to pick a food, and if this happens, and I've got the hummus cordoned off and Robbie's hoarding the shrimp, you and Norton are going toe-to-toe on the donuts. I mean, he's not
Well,
giving up.
obviously, we're going to have to kill Norton if we're in this situation. If we want Matt healthy, we can't have two of them.
Can't have Norton and Matt.
He loves donuts.
By the way, Norton's also wearing red pants today. I mean, it's just another
Pant
reason
Brigade.
why you can't occupy the same space.
Well, that New World Order, you're going to have to kill me because I have black jeans on.
You're in the shrimp boat. It's a different dress code. Thank you for your question. And very but pertinent and relevant. Thank you.
In today's climate.
You! Hi.
Hi, I'm Lisa.
Hello, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi. My question is, now that Tim Omison has been cast as God on Lucifer, who's going to make the bigger, better God?
Hark, methinks I heard a question. Look. There's room for more than one God. And if anyone's gonna play God, it should be me, but not me, it should be Tim Robinson. What with the beard and the hair, So, I mean, what's better? You know what I mean? You gotta look at which one came first. No, Tim's gonna make a great God, and I'm actually really happy for him. And, you know, when he comes back, we'll have an eyebrow off.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, this was kind of foretold by the prophets that are the Hillywood girls.
Mm-hmm.
When they had you playing Tim Amundsen, it's like they knew.
I know. I was saying to someone earlier that Tim and I have so many weird, random things in common. Like we shared the same agent for a while, so I went up and first met him when I did Psych, and we sort of met because we both had the same agent. And then come down to find out I became good friends with Rich, and Rich is also really good friends with Tim Amundsen. Then I played Tim Amundsen in the Hillywood thing. Now he's cast as God, and our children are in the same class in school together.
And tell that story.
Our children are 7th graders, and they were doing this project where they got a bag of sugar that they had to treat like a baby for like 2 weeks. And they like wrapped the sugar with diapers, and it was the cutest, strangest, little eerie thing. But anyway, they had to do this, and they paired them up, moms and dads, but it was random. So randomly, my son got picked to be a sugar daddy with Tim Amundsen's daughter. So I thought that was really great. Tim and I called each other like, go on! Hello, in-law. So that was really fun. And another random thing, his daughter chose my son in the Secret Santa holiday gift-off. So he's like, what's your son like? You like soccer balls?
He's like, you like ascots? Bow ties? What kind of vestments may I wrap and give to him?
Yeah, it's weird. He got the Shakespeare, the full entire works. What is it, Daddy?
Sealed with a wax ring from the House of Amundsen.
No, in all seriousness, go get him, Tim. Go get him. Have at it. And then, we'll see.
There it is. There's the spank. It'll be a God off. All right, you.
Hi.
Hi.
It's okay, Robbie. and you're kind of matching at the moment.
Okay.
White pants, white shirt, or light blue shirt.
Great, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take anything at this point.
Okay, but my question is kind of for all three of you guys. So, how would young John Winchester react if he met God and Gabriel at his age?
At where?
At when he was young.
How would young John?
Yeah, basically you're sitting him down giving him a talk.
How young is he?
Like, how it would, young John Winchester.
Oh, Matt Cohen.
Yes.
Oh. Gosh, I've thought about this so much.
I love your answer on this one, Rich. It's really good. Go
Is
ahead.
it too on point? I mean, I don't want to be... So, wait a
Isn't
minute.
it a question for him?
I think it's for all of us, right? Or is it, no, is it for
How would
Matt?
John react if he met?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
How would John...
Thank you, Matt. Matthew. What would you do?
Also, how would you tell him?
Yeah, how would you tell us?
What?
Exactly, that's what you do.
You know what? I love you, Houston.
Yo, Matthew.
Houston, you're a good-looking bunch. Give yourself a round of applause. You know what, Houston? Give yourself a screaming loud cheer. Well done. You over here, you have a question?
Hey, are you not-
No, this is Matt.
What are we doing? Are we not answering the
I'm just
question?
kidding. How would young John react if he met God and Gabriel?
Yeah, Gabriel.
At young John's age in the 70s is what you're asking?
Yes.
He would say, hey, Dad, it's nice to see you again, because maybe he'd be Michael in a moment, all right? We're going to play it like young John's Michael. And he'd be like, hey, Brother Gabriel, you're an asshole, but hey, what's up anyway? And then he'd turn back to young John and he'd be like, hey, who the hell are you people? Why am I talking to you? And that's all.
It's like we just relived the moment. Well done, Matthew. You.
Hi, I was just wondering if when you were kids, you ever imagined going to cons all the time and getting to meet all the fans?
Yep.
And also, what's it like at home coming back from the con? Like the difference between the high energy and just the relax?
No difference. I have 1,500 children. They live in an auditorium.
They all
Show in the
want
morning.
us.
My wife waits in line to ask me questions. No hypotheticals.
The day begins with a live band.
The live band. I come out. Somebody brings me a coffee. I drink it. I thank them.
Before you walk into the kitchen, someone goes, ladies and gentlemen, Richard Speight
I
Jr.
walk out. My wife gets in line and says, Oh my gosh, I love doing the show, and it's so wonderful to see you, and you're such a delight to meet you. But my question's for Matt. And thus begins my morning.
Matt pops out of the trash can.
That's the question. Yeah, pretty much. Is it different in your house? Am I one off here?
By the way, I love your place. What you've done with that auditorium.
It's nice. Well, so what, we bought an auditorium a couple years ago just to make it our own. It was a little cozy place, and I was walking around, we're looking at it like, what do we do to spice this place up? And it occurred to us, giant vinyl banners of our friends.
And
Dead foliage.
dead leaves. I mean, the dead foliage is really, it brings the whole room together. You know?
It's just, thanks man, I appreciate that. Because
Yeah.
I remember putting those in and going like, is it too much?
No, because a lot of people aren't saying it, but we're talking behind your back, and people are going, I love the dead foliage.
Why do you put the tombstone? Was it weird? Is it okay? Does it work?
I don't think so.
Alright.
I don't think it's weird at all. Honestly, I don't know why you got rid of the arch.
Should I have the metal on
You
the
got the arch.
Yeah, because I realized I was thinking that was protection for the auditorium, which is where I live. And so I locked it, and guys would just walk around the side.
No, they walk right
But didn't keep anybody out. We have a lectern, and it says right there, Speight, across the front.
Los Angeles, California. So you know where you are.
But yeah, so we have the vinyl pictures of our family and friends up there, and it's nice. It's cozy and also ominous. Matthew?
Agree. I agree 100%.
It's very different. You know, it's different. Where they don't. Our kids are not impressed.
You would be surprised how little they pay for their autographed headshot. We pay that pay going rate. Yeah, they're not. Thank you for your question. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Haley. It's nice to see y'all.
I see you.
My question is, how am I going to explain to my parents that I want an I love cock shirt?
That's a good question. That's a hearty, well thought out question.
Is she talking about the I Heart Kings of Con shirt?
Oh, I thought you was asking about an I Heart Cock shirt.
Yeah, we're selling an I Heart Kings of Con shirt.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you're referring to, young lady. Is there a different shirt out there? This is KOC, that's Kings of Con, that's not... What the hell are you talking about?
Well, when you have KFC, it looks like crap.
Well, I guess in your little mind it does.
Someone's got a very
Wow.
I didn't even.
Well, I think your parents do need to have a sit down with you and talk about how maybe that's not what it meant. Maybe the fellas who were trying to promote a television show called Kings of Con just simply put the letters on there and you turned around and you made it dark.
Wait a minute, Rich. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Who?
it almost spells cock.
No, dude, the C is soft. It's Coach.
Okay. I Heart Coach.
I heard Coach.
Okay, got it. Because for a second I was like, oh my God, people are gonna think.
Please.
Okay. It's not that kind of show.
No. And I don't think they're going to mind our Mayor Peniston shirts we have.
Okay, good. Because I think it's just great that the show takes place in Peniston.
By the way, it's a beautiful little bird if you've never been to Peniston. Right next to Dickville. And it's so nice.
Population 2.
I'm upset by your language and offended by it. And I think that your parent, how old are you?
15.
Okay, yeah.
How old is she? How old is she?
She's 15.
Ah, well,
She's legal -3, Robbie.
yeah, I mean, look,
So,
maybe you talk to him first, make sure it's cool. I don't know. Show him the show.
here's
Show
the
him
thing. I'll tell you something. Don't open with the cock. Start with the cock. Show him the show. Show him how much you love the show. Show him Matt Cohen, how great he is. And then show him the coach. Bring on the I Heart Coach. And that should just get you right
Just
in.
explain to everybody, it's Coach.
And be sure you'll have to explain that story to your parents, and then you will need to kind of really rein it in and get it right for Grandma. So you hear this. Your pastor would love to have a little dialogue about it when you wear that on a retreat, and probably the teachers and any siblings you might have. You know what? Just practice it. You're gonna, good luck.
Or buy it now, wear it after you turn 18. Save it for your 18th
It'll be
birthday.
vintage by then.
Huh?
It'll be vintage by then.
Yeah, it'll be. Or it'll be like, This was season 1, now we're on season 18.
What the hell is Chris? All right, you.
Hi, I'm Maylin. What's the best prank that J2M has played on any of you?
Who? J2M.
Because we all know that they play pranks on people they love.
They must hate
They don't
us.
help them.
I don't think they like us very much.
They don't
Not
like us.
feeling any love at all
Nope.
right now.
It's been a prank-free life for me. Prankless.
Well, I think we can all, at least, I know Richard and myself, have you ever effed with your phone?
I'm on.
God, they really don't like you.
Can't blame them.
They've messed, Jared is a professional phone messer-over. Messer with her?
Turd, I think is the word.
Phone turd. And he took my phone, and in the course of like 15 seconds, he had tweeted out that I hate children. So that, to which, and this is a props out to you people. People responded, Jared stole your phone. No one actually thought I hated children. So that was good. I think, oh, no, Jared stole Robbie's phone. So, and I know they've messed with your phone a couple times.
Unholy things on my phone.
He's remarkable how he does it too. It's like,
It's his one great skill, aside from being a great actor and beautiful and athletic. And
good guy, great guy.
sings like an angel.
Great hair. Really good hair.
Plays the flute.
Skin like
Butter.
a butter.
You can't like a butter.
Stick of butter.
You can't take a bad picture. I mean, a photographer of great note.
And the tonsils on that guy.
Poet.
Perfect. Anyway, in addition to that, he really,
Makes love like a bear.
oh Jesus. The love-making sessions.
So fertile that to shake his hand is to be impregnated. Note to self, don't shake his hand.
Gentle touch.
Hands like a baby.
We're going to talk about the musk.
Matt?
I didn't want to bring it up, but not to mention his stink is sweeter than the sweetest rose I've ever smelled.
He's got a stink.
He doesn't actually fart. Butterflies come out of his anus and take the smell far away.
He really is the only guy that when he farts, the room smells significantly better.
Well, they're unhappy butterflies. I'm not going to say they have a...
People walk in and they go, did you fart?
If he farts in a country that doesn't have fresh water, they're just not even thirsty anymore.
His feces is used for medicinal purposes as well. People use it as a salve.
They also make rope out of it, you know. They build small homes out of it. Sweet, sweet smelling homes.
Sweet, sweet smelling fecal homes.
But besides that, you really can mess with your phone.
Yeah, he does fart stuff though. That's where I draw the line.
Bastard.
Thank you, everybody. Yeah.
You're all very precious beings, I just want to let you know that. And my question is, if you can name one time, what is the strangest text message that you've gotten from another cast member that had no context to it?
Oh, I got one. I got one. Okay, it was one of the most random things. I remember sitting in my house, all of a sudden, bzz, 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 bzz. Look down. Pellegrino. Pellegrino never texts me. It's interesting. Bing. And it says, I love you too, sweetheart. Heart. Oh, I don't love you too, because I love you, sweetheart. Heart. And I'm like, love you too. Send. Bing. Oh, fuck.
He sent us to the wrong Richard.
Yeah. Remember your time. Oh, yeah. So I don't know what happened, but I thought that was one of the funnier things, and I took the screenshot of it, and every now and then it's in my iPhoto library, and I'll scroll past it and laugh out loud. So you're gonna tell me he loves me with a bunch of hearts. And you say I love you too, and you're responding, oh, fun.
What about you, Matt?
Nobody really texts me from the cast, so I got nothing. The text messages I do get from the cast, I mean, Rich, usually say, I hope you didn't forget your costume for karaoke.
Bring your red pants.
Bring your red pants.
Hashtag red pants.
Bring your black shirt so we can dress the same and make a non-funny bit about it.
Yeah, I think it works well.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Is there another one?
That's not true, you're lying.
Because I'm on a couple of the chains that you're on.
Yeah, you get a lot of text love.
Yeah, I do. Like what? I can't even remember.
Like the hashtag stroke things chain.
Oh yeah, hashtag stroke things chain. Hey. He's up there.
Oh, really? You know, that probably sounds dirty to people who don't know what we're talking about.
It's hard to explain. But there was a long chain with Matt and Richard, myself, Jensen, Jared, Misha, Mark. Oh, that's pretty good. It was like a chain, and we were just riffing on crazy stuff. Just crazy stuff. Just crazy stuff. We're just riffing back and forth. And then at one point, Mark Shepard was like, I'm international. Every word is costing me $5 or whatever it is. So we went off. People just texted their faces out.
I remember Jared texted back, I'm really sorry, Mark, we won't do it anymore. One letter at a time.
Definitely don't tell Jared. It's like telling, it's like having, like you're bleeding when a wild animal is around.
He smells weakness.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
But yeah, I feel like you send me weird things, because you always do talk to text.
I send you some weird shit.
So you're always like, hey, don't forget to flip the bill and come to work early. Like, what? Flip the bill? And then you're like, flip the bill. Not what I meant. I mean, bring your computer, or whatever it is.
There's one,
Don't forget to bring your carrot.
well, this is not, I mean, I know there's always like misunderstanding tweets, but there was a time where Robbie and I were doing coverage. I think this is PAX. Like we were doing live floor coverage for GameSpot back in the day, and we had a woman who worked with us whose name was Molly. She was essentially our whole segment producer who could go with us around. And so the three of us were going to have dinner, but Robbie and I decided to go for a run first. We went for a run, and we were going to meet her after that. So
She sounds like your wife was her boss.
Yeah, my wife was her boss. So I forgot about that part. So we go back, we're all gonna meet for dinner, Russ, to let her know our time frame. So I texted her after we finished our run. I said, run over, showering now. And she read it as, run over, showering now. So we're all clean in the lobby, and she approaches us like,
Music from Misha's piano. Take one husband.
explain yourself!
I don't think it's a good idea we go to dinner.
Well, we finished our run, and I showered. She thought I was hitting on her.
Run over, showering
Run
now.
over, showering now.
Come on in.
The weirdest thing would have been if she ran over. Well, showering. Whoever asked that,
Thank you. What side are we on?
I don't know. You're over there.
Hello.
Hey.
I was wondering, this is a question for each of you, what your top advice would be to a beginner actor?
Matt? You've been silent, you've been quiet. I think we should take this.
My advice, do you love it? Is it everything to you? Does it make you happy?
Yes.
Then keep chasing it until you get it, because there's a place in Hollywood or whatever filmmaking, TV making city you're in. There's a place for everybody, and eventually you will get it if you can go to sleep, close your eyes, and still see your dream through when you wake up and still feel the same about it. Just keep on chasing it. It'll come one day.
Great advice. And you know, like anything,
I just like when you started, she just salted. And here's what took off.
Wait, do it again. And I always tell myself, I always like to, say, take an acting class. Like, do something where you can actually do the craft, because acting is difficult. It's not like an instrument where you can practice by yourself. You need to be working with other people, acting. So there's so many places you can do that now, making little movies and putting them on YouTube, or acting classes. I highly recommend doing that, meeting other people, and then perfecting your craft. That's what I was gonna say. She's gone. She went out the door. She's actually in the plane.
I heard her car start. She landed. Train. Under a boat.
Submarine. She's in England now. What, she got hurt?
It's a lot of travel.
Richard, I really do enjoy you. You're one of my favorites.
But your question's for Matt.
It's like being home again.
Okay, so how do your friends outside of SPN or the cast or anything, your friends outside of this, how do they feel about you, like all you three, your relationship with each other? Like, do they feel like jealous or like feel like they're not as adequate?
Misha often talks about his jealousy.
You mean the SPN crowd, or you mean the other people in our world?
Yeah, like me. You know how Misha's jealous of the three of us?
Yeah, he's very
He's really awkward.
Jared and Jensen are really weird about
If
it.
they see the three of us together, they're like, "Oh, I missed the memo."
Yeah, that's magic.
There's a group meeting here,
It's magic.
so we have to scatter and not be together when we're around them. So that's kind of weird. No, I don't think that they care.
I don't think they know we're on the circuit.
I don't think they know who we are. Matt?
Yeah, I don't have any other friends besides.
I think actually, in fairness, I think your question was, do other people outside the supernatural universe?
Yeah, like
Oh, our friends or family?
I don't think. They would be. You paint an emotionally damaged picture of our social group. I will tell you that. I don't think jealousy is on the table or envy. I think they just know that I leave town every weekend. They don't really know why.
My friends are glad. My friends are glad that someone else is stuck with me. To be honest, I'm a handful, and they're glad not to have to deal with me. And they were happy when I met Richard, but thank God, it really took the onus off them for a minute.
It's like a weird sort of game of you're a relay race. Somebody hands you the baton, but it's Robbie. Boom. Hi, Rich. What am I? Why are you guys running away? What are we? Are you living in my hair?
Just right to the hospital. No, they're good. They love what we have. I'll speak for Matt. Matt's friends. I met some of Matt's friends. They're very cool people.
I never met any Matt's friends. Oh no, I met one of your friends.
That's how many I have. Two.
Mandy's your friend.
Mandy's my best friend. That's my wife. I have another friend named Ryan Durr, who works so much I haven't seen him maybe once since my child's been born.
I met him. Nice guy.
And what other friend did you meet?
Brandon.
Oh, Brendan, my Australian buddy, who I see once a year, twice if I'm lucky.
And then Andre.
Andre, my going on 21-year-old cat, whose breath smells like
Jared farts?
Like he pooped and then ate his poop, pooped again, threw his poop out, went back to the garbage dump, picked his poop up, swished it around in his mouth for 100 years.
Hey.
But he's still my friend.
A for effort. I mean, that's a commitment to getting bad breath.
I don't judge my friends.
No.
Because of their
bad breath?
Shit mouth.
Thank you for your question. I think. Yeah.
Hi. I just wanted to say, first of all, before I start my question, that you're all very talented men, and I love Supernatural, and I love Kings of Con, and thank you for, doing that.
Thank you.
My question is, do you ever get upset or angry whenever people that come up to you refer to you as the name of your character in real life? because it makes me angry.
It makes you angry? What do people call you?
What is your character?
They run up to you and go, hey, fan! Hey, Supernatural watcher! And you're just like, stop it, I'm a person. Hey, are you the girl that asked that question? Leave me alone!
I got a name,
I got a name! I get that would be frustrating. Guys, everybody give her a break,
Yes.
all right? She's a person, she's trying to live a life. Yes, she asked a question to the panel. Don't see her after this and run up and go, hey, you're the girl that asked that question.
She's much more
That's
than
not who she is. I mean, we're enjoying what you do right now for this moment, and you're in the zone. That sounded like a question, it went up at the end, it felt well crafted, well thought out, inquisitive. We love your work, but we also respect your privacy. And I'm not going to bother you when I see you out in the hallway. Will I nudge you guys and go, oh my God, they're going to the group?
Totally, absolutely.
Am I going to do a surreptitious photo like,
Oh, yeah, there's you. But we're not going to be like, hey, question girl.
hey,
We wouldn't do that.
no. You're obnoxious. So there you go. I hope we solved your problem. Thank you. Good.
Always keep fighting. Hi.
What? She said take off your clothes.
And she said, I've got your boat.
I've got your boat.
New quotes. New quotes.
Inspirational quotes.
Inspirational quotes.
Oh.
Well, yes.
Matt, inspirational quotes. Every day.
Every day.
You have a
I
quote.
put those on my Instagram. I try to lift myself up while helping others. Is this a question or a statement?
You
Do
want...
you want me to give you an inspirational quote?
Yes.
Okay, here I go. It's funny you should ask. I'm in a very inspirational mood right now. Let's see. If I could give you an inspirational quote to change your life, how about, let the small things in life go. Love each other while we're here, because who the hell knows what's gonna happen next. You're welcome.
Was that just you speaking from your heart?
That was me coming up with an inspirational quote
That was great.
on the spot.
Well, it was received.
What?
It was received. It was really good. It was a good quote.
Good. Thank you. Richard? Never take blood from an eye. Right?
Oh, right. Yeah. So, my favorite is what other people think of you is none of your business. F 'em. That's just my little asterisk at the bottom. F 'em if they don't give it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Rich?
Yeah, darn tootin'.
That blood ain't gonna take. I ain't gonna take blood from itself.
Right? I was at a wedding with my cousins who were from Tucker, Georgia. And they weren't that familiar with valet parking. And we got in a car, and Joey was driving. We got in, the guy closed the door on us, and we go, Joey, you're supposed to give the guy a tip. He goes, what? You're supposed to, the guy brought our car around, you're supposed to give the guy a tip. He goes, oh, okay. Plant your corn early.
Such a southern rendition of that joke.
Well, it can happen myself.
I have something I need to share about a similar thing. When I first came to LA, I was a waiter. I was waiting tables in a very upscale restaurant, and it was full of people that didn't like guys like me who were young, trying to be an actor. And a famous director came in. I won't say his name. And he ate probably a $600 or $700 dinner, him and a guest, and then didn't tip me.
No.
And tips weren't included, it wasn't one of those misunderstandings. And I came back out and I went to the owner of the restaurant and I said, hey man, this guy didn't tip me on, however much bill. And went back to the table and I said, oh, hey sir, I don't know if you is the politest way you can ask for a tip, which kind of feels like there's no polite way. And I was like, I think maybe you added that's just the sum or whatever I said, and he was like, I got a tip for you. Don't try to breathe underwater. That's what he said to me.
Wow. That's what this famous director said?
Yeah, very famous director.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, dead serious. And
was it Scorsese or Spielberg?
I went in the kitchen and cried.
Dude, that's awful.
That's a true story. Because I wanted to break his face open, but that's not allowed. Violence is bad.
Hey, Matt.
So I cried in the kitchen.
Was it Richard?
Well, I said famous director.
Yeah. Who named the wrong there? No, that's a legitimate call. I think we're safe to say I'm not a famous director. I think we're on safe ground here.
Baloney! You direct Supernatural, you're famous, Richard.
Wow, that's a heartbreaking story.
I haven't let go of it. I swear to God.
No, you can tell.
I'm still upset about it.
That's probably not just something. That's awful.
That's not how you treat human beings.
No, it's not, Matt. It's not.
But it is solid advice, man. I mean, don't try to breathe
That's
underwater.
true. You can't.
What if you have a snorkel, Rich? That's what I wanted to say to him. And then I wanted to say, what if you had a snorkel that goes in your mouth?
Uh-oh, don't do it to me.
And then what if somebody plugs the top and then you're trying to breathe, buddy, and you can't breathe, can ya? Because I'm choking you because you didn't tip me. You gave me the wrong kind of tip. What was the tip that I wanted? You see this scuba tank? I can breathe underwater with the scuba tank.
It was Rich.
It's just, and then I've got a beard. It's bearded me.
And then I would say, I hope you enjoy your creme brulee. I feel better now, though.
Okay. I feel uncomfortable. All right, you.
First of all, you guys are amazing and talented, and I love you guys.
Thank you.
If you had any celebrity come on Kings of Con, who would it be?
Gary Oldman.
Jeff Bridges.
Those are both so good. God, man, those are good. Those are good. Hey, take it easy. I'm supposed to make my own thoughts, okay? Morgan Freeman.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know if anything beats those two, though. Those are solid. Oldman and Bridges just doing
Oldman, Bridges, Kings of Con. Giving this fun.
I feel like Morgan Freeman only needs to say the intro warning.
Yes.
I'm not going to do
I
it.
can't either. I was thinking the same thing.
Not gonna do it. He has such a lovely voice, though.
All right, you.
Hi, I love you guys. You're great. My question is, what's your favorite part about working together?
The drugs. Drugs.
He speaks for all of us.
Matt did a stint in his youth as a drug mule and carries heroin and pills in his bottom on the airplane.
At all times.
So he always has a balloon of barbiturates or whatnot. Robbie always has a bunch of weed. And I like old black tar heroin. We let you get effed up. Let you get effed up. Real shitty. And honestly, we share a love of just combobulating substances that we like to gorge upon. That and the conversations. I mean, it's the getting loaded and then just the chats. Yeah, guys?
I mean, I couldn't think of what else it would be. We enjoy each other's company. We do enjoy each other's company. Well, there's that. The drugs are pretty great.
It's your fault, Matt.
Let's do the drugs.
It's your fault. No.
Let's
It's
squeeze in
reverb.
one more. I know where the clock is ticking. All right, go.
Hi. On the show Supernatural,
Yeah,
Jesus
it's the front one.
would play him, or would it be Rob since you're God?
Who would be Jesus on Supernatural?
Who would play Jesus in Supernatural?
It's a shame that Tim Amundsen's already been on it.
Javier Bardem.
Javier Bardem. Playing Jesus on the show. That'd be great.
Right?
Yeah, he'd kill that.
That'd be great.
He stomped on me.
Who would play Jesus on the show?
What, Kings of Con?
No, they are not.
Supernatural. How about Cumberbatch?
Cumberbatch.
Jesus.
No.
You.
No.
Hi. My
for Rob. What's your favorite thing about every member of Loud and Swain, including yourself?
Oh, wow. Mike Bora is the kindest, sweetest man that I know. Billy Moran is surprisingly generous and insightful and wise. And Norton is loyal to no end. And they're all three incredibly talented musicians. I'm just lucky to be playing with them.
No, come on. Including yourself.
Yeah, including yourself.
I can't. I don't. I mean, I just, yeah. Mark? Saved by the drummer. I'm not gonna.
Extra set of hands.
What's the best thing about me?
You're an absolutely wonderful and beautiful human being.
Very good.
Wow. I thought I might get the other
He
mark.
was just talking nice about you guys. You missed it. It may never happen again. He's saying lovely things about each and every one of you. Did you just say so awkward? I will squeeze one more in here.
Steve?
Yo.
I was wondering if you guys could switch roles with anyone in Supernatural, who would it be?
I know what you'd say.
Demon number 5 from episode 113.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I would switch places with, since you're not gonna say it, I'm gonna say it, with Pellegrino. Pellegrino's Lucifer.
Yeah.
Just because I think Pellegrino's a badass. Matt?
I always give the same answer. I love to play Crowley.
I don't think I could do a good job, so I'll never try, though.
Oh, wait.
Don't give him a microphone. Nobody can hear you if I keep talking and you don't have a microphone, so I'm going to keep on talking. I love playing Crowley, even though I don't think I can do a better job. And I love your t-shirt. You're really nice.
No.
That's the worst impression of me I've ever heard.
All right, last question. You right here.
Okay, I'm starting to worry a little about Rob, and I think you boys should be a little worried too. First we see him in Still Waiting, kissing on Jensen's wife, Danielle, and now in Kings of Con, he's all over Mandy. I'm wondering why is he writing these things for himself?
Well, here's the thing. Should we feel worried, or should our wives just feel lucky?
I've got by the way, I've got a pitch for you in season 2 of Kings of Con. So JC, your wife plays, go with me here. She's like a traveling saleswoman.
Okay.
She comes over to sell me like a vacuum.
All right.
With sweet, passionate love.
She would never sell vacuums.
That's true.
Thank you, everybody.